Okay, I've got big plans for this world. It's called make money and survive. that's literally it. I was gonna have the name of I make big money and barely live, but that was too long of a name. I settled with the name Grow Money because of how I'm gonna make money this game. Because I'm not chopping. No way. You can't make me. I spawned into whatever these trees are called. I'm not sure. I'm just trying to survive here. I don't need to know the names of these trees. But they will die by my hand. After getting hopefully enough wood, I grabbed berries and set out for an adventure. Or specifically a village. I was adventuring through a forest when I found it. A village. Or, at least to my eyes, money machines. After hugging a couple of sheepies with my wooden stick, sword, same thing, I had enough wool to make a bed. After making some tools, I traveled over to the village and helped them farm their wheat. Yes, that's what I did. Not steal. No. I helped them harvest. Oh yeah. In a chest, I found some leather boots, which is perfect to not die. After looting, I climbed up on this mountain and man, this place is beautiful. I did a sick, crazy, amazing LMG. Ooh yeah. Is it called LMG? I forgot what it's called. I don't know, whatever. Is it called LMG or MLG? I don't know. I'm gonna call it an LMG because I know that stands for light machine gun. Ooh, yeah, this is like perfect. Flat ground. Yeah, I'll probably build here. I also don't even know why I'm keeping it a secret. Because it really is not. Like, you're gonna find out. I made the church my home base, at least for now. So I can get good stuff or mainly just put stuff down. So my inventory's full of stuff. There was a poppy near my house, so I grabbed it, made a red bed. Just like the good old days. I was wondering why there were so many monster noises. And I found this big old cave, a cave. So, yeah. I'm not going in there. It's a death wish. Hear that? That's a witch. I don't have good times with them. Trust me. Last time I fought that, it was not great. And I was super scared while doing this mine. Because I know if I bump into any cave, I'd be so scared. My pants would magically turn brown, probably. As much as I knew I didn't want to go into the mine, I do. Because I need armor. So I started cooking up some charcoal. Because, yes, I am going mining. With my first charcoal, I actually made a campfire. Because, like, beginning game, it's seriously overpowered. Like, cooking any food for free. Like, I don't know why other people don't do that. It's literally free. And it costs 1 charcoal. That's it. Literally. Charcoal or coal. I was cooking my lamb chops when I heard and saw a villager dying. Yeah, it is a problem. I very heroically defeated this zombie villager and then covered up the cave. I collected a lot of composters and chose this house to be the house where they all go. And if you start connecting the dots, like, open field and composters, and you'll get the idea. I didn't have enough iron to make a bucket, so I went mining for iron. I was mining peacefully until I was rudely interrupted by a cave. And if you think I'm going down there, you think wrong. I'm a coward. But cowards do live, so yeah. I ran up in the black of night and went to bed. Still gotta go mining, because I didn't find any iron. I made some more pickaxes, and then got a little scared. Oops. Now there's a hole there. Well, yeah. It might be a problem though. I think he dropped in from above. I covered the hole with all the dirt I could find, and then went mining. Yeah, this is gonna be a problem. A problem worth fixing, because I just found iron. Oh yeah. After being as careful as I could not to let any mobs up, I got some juicy iron. I collected all the iron that was there, and then sped my way up those stairs and got it smelting. I made sure the hill above my place was lit, and then I grabbed my iron and made a bucket. I made some tools, and then started breaking ground and clearing. I started giving the farm some water, and it took all night, or at least until night, to do it. I went to bed, and then started hoeing the ground. And to be honest, this is the most satisfying part of this entire process, in my opinion. Yeah. Aww. Yeah. After that mesmerization, I cleared some stuff, filled some water, did more hoeing. I slept, and in the morning I was done, and it looks beautiful. Ooh. A wandering trader spawned, and even though it's hardcore, still free leads. I expanded the villager area for beds, collected some, placed some, and then I changed my chests because, look at all that. I found that there's a big cave right next to me, which is probably why the noises are. And then I went to bed, collected more beds, and I helped this villager get down there. I placed some beds and then borrowed some wood from their farm. Yes, I always do this. If you feel empathy for the villagers, well, I'm sorry, because I'm going to exploit them. Not in this video, but I will. And I'll make money like a king. Anyway, after that I made some beds, placed some beds, and then I started trapping them in their infinite house. House, yes. Permanent house. It's not a prison. I gave the villagers a roof and was way too excited to harvest my first very carrots. I went to sleep, and then in the morning I got ready and went on a mining trip. And I'm not gonna be going in a cave. I'm just gonna go strip mining. I found a cave, but you already know that I'm just gonna go right past it all the way down. I found a mine shaft, which was pretty cool, but I don't really care, so I'm just gonna keep mining down. I ran back up to go to bed, and then I made more pickaxes, and then I started breaking one block above so I wouldn't bonk my head every time I went to the mine. I already have a stupid head. No need to make it more stupidier. I found some lapis. Wish it was diamonds, but it's lapis. I wonder what's worse, drinking water from your dog's bowl or eating food from your dog's bowl. Probably drinking water, because then you get like saliva and ooh, it's diamonds. Ooh, I feel rich. I haven't even collected it yet. Is this what a king feels when he hasn't taxed his citizens yet? Ooh, oh Yes, let's go. Free diamonds. I'm not even sure what level I'm supposed to be to like get diamonds. Like literally, I'm just gonna strip mine on this level because it's so far pretty good. After that excitement, I went to bed, and then in the morning I found I had a creeper infestation, like everywhere. I didn't want the creepers blowing up my house, so I led them away and then picked them off one by one. Yeah, that was a little close. I literally, no joke, could not find the last creeper. I don't know where he was, but he was not here. After the mining trip, I had a ton of deep slate, so I made deep slate walls and just started walling everything off. I mainly just wanted this safe because if one creeper could literally just end me. But yeah, got my farm walled and I'm ready for nothing special. Just, normal defense. Might be able to kill him. I'll try that. Yeah. Free iron. I was admiring this hill when an Enderman came out of nowhere and I looked at him accidentally. I'm not joking. I might almost have emotional damage from that. My heart was beating so quick. I felt it was bad. Just put it this way, it was bad. I was literally in this corner for so much longer than you think. I'm not joking. That scared me pretty much half to death. Like, yeah, I was not ready to go anytime soon. I slept with the villagers that night and probably peed the bed out of frightness still. I grabbed all the iron I could and made some armor, and then calmly baked some potatoes. I farmed my available carrots and replanted all of them. I made an iron pick and got my fortune down there in the mines. There were so many diamonds. Oh man, it was glorious. Like diamond after diamond after diamond. There was 9 of them. Then I went into the mine shaft, but then just turned around, went up, and went to sleep. I decided to make a diamond chest plate because really, if you die, you just lose everything. So what's the point of diamonds then? I went back into that mine shaft and mined some gold. Then I found some diamonds, and then another diamond and an iron pickaxe and a chest. I was feeling good. I mined the 1 diamond and then figured out that there were 2 on the other side, so that was nice. I hopped all the way up the stairs, or blocks technically, and was able to get to the top, and I made myself some armor. And yeah, I look weird. One of each piece of armor. That just doesn't look right. I realized it was getting night, so I went up the stairs and just barely can't see the sunset. It's a little sad. If you want to see me do another one of these, just 1 like. That's all it takes. I know you can do it. Well, first things first, I harvested my carrots, all of them. Then I replanted all of them, because I need to get this farm up and running. I made some new stairs, and then I made some new chests, and then I went mining. I went mining for quite a while. I was really desperate for diamonds, and I did get some. Then I bumped into some lava, so then I just went a different way. I wasn't really recording. Yep, that's my bad. But day 12 was mainly just like mining, literally all day. And then day 13 was all mine shaft. I got a lot of good stuff. I'm mainly happy that I got melon and pumpkin seeds, because now got a whole new way of making money. I grabbed my diamonds to make diamond pants. I made a loom and then gave it to the villagers and started planning out where to build my house. I started ripping up my fences and making a stairway up, and then I went to bed. As soon as I got up, I went straight back to landscaping. And yes, I am building my house in a mountain. It took me until day 15, but here's my new house. I started making the windows, and here's the fully finished house. Yeah, I like it. I started moving my chests in my new house, and from what you can tell, no, it is still not organized. I really like my window, but I can't see my farm very clearly, so that's gotta change. I slept in my new house and then continued my project on moving the villagers in the mountain. I'm moving the villagers into the mountain so I don't have to see them or hear them cry. They placed their last bed, and now their new prison, house, is ready to be lived in. A wandering trader spawned, and I don't even know why I checked his trades. They're always bad. You know, I think everybody checks his trades just to see if there's like something, I don't know, overpowered. Like 90% of the time, it's just the same not good stuff. But the 10% of the time, that's when you're lucky. As soon as I finished breaking down the house, I landscaped and then wall built. Here's a little life hack for you. If you put stairs or slabs like this, they'll be like waterlogged, so they'll act as a water block, and they'll be acting like a regular block, so the farm material won't go under. I ran out of stairs, so I made some slabs and finished up the farm. I made a campfire for my new house and then got a perfect view of my farm. I made the villager house more accessible and safe. And then I saw this cute little donkey. Oh, he's so cute. He's so cute. I like this donkey so much that I'm adopting him. I harvested all of my carrots and then replanted all of them. I put all the carrots in, and now my farm is almost full. Day 19, I was gonna go get water, but then I realized that this farm is like out of water, and it's not disappearing, you know, it's not breaking. I don't know, that's weird. I forgot to mention that when I wasn't recording, I found a zombie spawner. And right now, I'm trying to make it into a farm. It took me way too long to find another water, and then I found out that I didn't even need it. I broke the torches on the monster spawner, and then now the monster spawner is working. I made a cool idea of using a minecart with a chest for the mob farm. I went exploring a little and bumped into creepers. They were like everywhere. I think I'm gonna get a cleric to buy rotten flesh and make money off AFKing this. I may or may not have gotten completely lost in the mine shaft, but eventually I found my way out. Well, that's it. If you leave one like, I'll do it again. And goodbye. This cave's been here for a while. I haven't really torched it up yet, so I killed all the monsters and started torching it up. While I was torching the cave up, I found a zombie spawner. The baby zombie may or may not have chased me out of that cave, but don't worry, his family will be farmed for generations. I glanced through the window and realized that my baby donkey grew up. I looked through the spawner chest and there was some okay stuff, but mainly a saddle. And just like that, the zombie farm is working. It's really not that difficult to make. I just need water. The next morning, there was a spider in my farm doing donuts. I'm speechless. I'm so confused right now. I made a tunnel from my base to the zombie spawner, so I wouldn't be interrupted when I'm farming. I had a cozy sleep, and in the morning I made some stairs. And then I did some great AFK potato cooking. After all that cooking, I put some stations down and made my first emerald, and went to bed. I bought some pickaxes from the toolsmith, and then I started to expand my storage. Usually I'm organized, but I'm kind of lazy, so I'm just gonna add a couple chests. I need some rotten flesh for emeralds, so you know what that means. Ah, the sound of silence. And I dreamt about rock and roll for some reason. I sold all my hard-earned rotten flesh and then bought an axe. I was gonna make a pumpkin farm. I don't remember why I didn't. Could have been lazy, could have been too much work, could have been both. I really don't know why. I harvested some wood, and then I killed a sheep for some beds, and then went to bed. All of day 27, I killed zombies. And the next day, I composted all my odd seeds. After composting, I used all of the bone meal, and then started harvesting. This is how many carrots I got after harvesting everything. This is all of my carrots after replanting. I went to sleep, and in the morning I made profits. Like profits. I was a rich man. And then I spent those on a shear, and then I spent my life savings on swords and an axe. I made a berry farm, so I don't have to eat my money, because I refuse to do that. And then I made a fence for some sheep, and then I got some pink flowers. I remembered that I had a saddle, so I went to tame my donkey. And I think he's been eating a couple too many cookies because he's not fast. And his jump, it's not a jump. Yeah, he's gotta go on a diet. I went to sleep, and on day 30, me and my mighty steed went searching for some sheep. We found a sheep and bring him back to the cage. And as soon as he got in, he was locked in forever. We found another sheep and then colored them both pink. I had a lot of fun with this. So, one like, and I'll do more. Good night. I made some beds and then expanded the villager area. I think it looks better, or at least better than before. I saw a wandering trader and they got sniped, so I went to war and heroically won. I collected some free leather and then went to bed. Surprisingly, the wandering trader actually sold me gray dye, which is perfect, 'cause that's what the shepherd needs. So I dyed them gray and can now make money off of them. I found more sheep, so I led them to the pen, and now I got 2 more sheep. I was sick one of these days, so I don't remember building a berry farm, but it's there. I placed some more beds, and then I went to bed. I harvested some squid and some flowers for gray dye, and then I found some sugar cane. When I got home, I harvested some sweet berries. I have a dream to make this much, much bigger. I made a butcher and then locked in his trades. And then I made a compass, not realizing that I didn't have enough sugar cane to make paper. I planted some sugar cane and went to bed. I officially made the farm into a sugarcane farm, And then I started demolishing the church. So, I wasn't recording for a little, but then after that little, I just went AFKing for like 5 days. But for that one day, like, yeah, I pretty much just bought some stuff. That's kind of it. Destroyed the church. You know, nothing humongous. But yeah, I spent like 5 full days just killing zombies. From AFKing for 5 days, I only got 6 emeralds from rotten flesh. I got 1 emerald from wool. Like the rotten flesh, I thought I would have gotten so many more emeralds, but no, I guess not. I started building a fence and then took a nap and finished it in the morning. I led 2 piggies into the fence and then saw the first baby piggy. So tiny and exploitable. Perfect. If you're wondering how I'm gonna feed the piggies on a daily basis, I'm using half of my farm and just harvesting the ones that are harvestable, and the other side I'm leaving be for money profits. I expanded my berry farm just outside the cave, and now it's double the size. I went to sleep, and in the morning I made the berry farm better, I made some profits, and the pigs are getting really out of hand really quickly. I harvested some carrots and fed some piggies. I didn't know how to make a blast furnace, so I cut some stone, which is not what I needed. So then I made some smooth stone and cut those, which is also what I didn't need. I need the normal smooth stone blocks. So I made another patch and went to bed. None of this is a great moment. None of it. It really didn't need to take that long, but I finally made the blast furnace. I bought a helmet from the armor and then sold him some coal to level him up. Just so you guys know, I shear these sheep like every time I walk past them. Like they're always sheared. I harvested my carrots and then got completely rich. It was glorious. And then spent all my earnings on axes. Mainly just to upgrade them. I put away the axes and then hit the sack. You know, I'm not a mind reader, but I have a feeling you don't want to see the same thing for like way too long, so I'm just gonna skip to the really nice part. Yes, my piggy army will dominate the world. Oh man, look at that sunset. Yeah, I should build my house on this hill. I'd like to see this every night. It's just beautiful. If you guys want to see another one of these, just one like. Man, I really do like that sunset. Until it gets dark, then I don't like it. Yeah, it's a little too dark now. I gotta get out of here. Well, Merry Christmas and good night. Well, I think you know what's gonna happen. Ha, you really thought I was gonna kill them? Nope, you were right. I just had to feed them first. I sold all the piggies for 15 emeralds, and then I bought some pickaxes. I made an iron pick, and then started the adventure of uncharted territory. It took me forever to explore it all, but I did, and it was so worth it. I got more diamonds than iron. When I got back, I hit the sack, and then unloaded my beautiful riches. I fed the piggies, they peacefully gave me their pork chops, and I sold it for massive profits. I then went obsidian hunting. I'm trying to make an enchanting table. I found a cave spider spawner, and then I accidentally broke the torch, which gave me pretty much a heart attack. It took me way too long to find all that obsidian, but I finally did, and I made an enchanting table. I then started to enchant my stuff, And now before you get mad at me, as soon as all this stuff breaks, then I'll probably just buy diamond armor, or hopefully be able to buy diamond armor from like villagers and not have to do this, because yeah, this is pretty bad. It's protection 1, but it's fine. It's armor. It's fine. I went to sell some more pork, and look at that price. He's literally scamming me. It's like 90% upcharge. That's terrible. I fed the endlessly hungry horde and then calmly watched grass all day. I was actually looking up how to make a sweetberry farm, and I guess the guy talked slow, or I was looking at the wrong spot, but it took all day. Then I went to bed and started looking for a fox. I found some pink flowers, then finally found a fox. It took a while, but I got him back to my base. Then I went to bed, and in the morning I tried moving him, and he stole the lead and ran. He made a break for it, which was so annoying. After an embarrassingly long time, I got him back and put him in a farm. After that, I went mining looking for iron. After all that mining, I got 43 iron, and I started smelting it. And then I put the last few pieces to the berry farm together. So in theory, this should give me berries automatically. I think you know what time it is. After killing almost my entire livestock, and replanting all my carrots, I sold everything, and the final emeralds were 42. The next morning, I placed a lectern and gave some villagers some bread. I remember I had a compass, so I made a map. I gave the villagers 30 bread, and they gave I only needed 2 babies. There's 6 or 7 of them here. I started landscaping and building some stairs up when a iron golem spawned. If you're wondering if I'm gonna make a farm out of them, well, obviously, it's gonna make me mega money. I started digging out the iron farm, and then I went to bed. I needed some iron, so I hit this guy, and he went over my fence, so I ran for my life. After dealing with this problem, he should spawn in my iron farm. I went into the villagers' area to move their workstations, and I hit a villager, and there's an iron golem right outside. Yeah, that's not great. After moving all their workstations, I went to bed to deal with it in the morning. After getting enough courage, I rushed outside, and there was actually nothing wrong. The iron golem wasn't mad at me. I mean, I'll take it, one less heart attack. 2 days later, and I think this is working. Fully functional iron farm. Infinitely. Infinite profits. Look at that. Perfect. I think there was a little part where I wasn't recording, but at one point I got a level 4 map, so that's nice. I went to sleep, and in the morning I just took some time to look at all the stuff I have. Got a big carrot farm, got some sheep, got a pig pen, I got a little berry farm, I got a fox auto farm. I don't know, it's okay. I got my donkey, I got the iron farm. Yeah, I'm doing alright. For day 61, I'm doing alright. I've had a lot of fun with this video. And if you want to see more, just, one like always. Yeah, this is some video of me trying to get the fox back. Thought it was pretty funny. It was so annoying. But anyway, see ya. The first thing I did when I got back is farming. It's money time. After all that harvesting, I sold all my carrots and got super rich, all the way to 35 emeralds. After a quick cat nap, I killed this golem to make sure my iron farm was working, and then took care of the piggies. Yes, this is taking care of them. I grabbed my iron from the iron farm, I got mega rich off of everything, and then found my iron farm is still broken. Yeah, that's not fun. After longer than I care to admit, the iron farm is now working again. I really hope this doesn't happen again. I made another blast furnace and got another armorer, and so I locked in his trades and went to bed. I'd like to build a little cabin up here, so I got to clearing and then I started building the house. After a whole nother day, my house is finally done. And it's not going to be a house for sleeping in, mainly just for, viewing. After traveling back down, I found that my iron golem farm isn't working, so that's fun. After a quick nap, I gave my viewing house windows, and then hopefully solved the iron golem issue. After a full day's work, and I mean a full day's work, I was glad to put my head on that pillow. I grabbed my iron from the iron farm and started leveling up all these villagers, and I could finally buy some diamond stuff. I was able to get a librarian to sell me bookshelves, and I went into my house and made a enchanting area. I took a quick cat nap and then went to enchanting. You know, I actually don't know. I think a cat nap is 10 hours, so it's not really quick. But I don't know. I'm not really that much of a fan of cats. They're super cute though. Very cute. I'm more of a dog person. I don't know. They're always so happy to see you. Cats, it's just, nah. Anyway, besides that cuteness, I bought some shovels to upgrade this guy, and then I actually sorted out my chest. I watched the sunset this night. I don't remember why. Sure looks pretty though. Very pretty. Yeah, I don't remember why I did that though. I harvested and sold all my carrots, even though I didn't need the money. After that, I made a fishing rod, and then went to catch some fishies. I was trying to make a lake when a fishy got out, and then got into the pig pen, and I just decided it wasn't worth it. After a quick nap, I went fishing with a bucket, and then put the fishies in my pond. After that, I did some chores. And I put my sweet berries away, and the farm made the top 50, and I manually harvested the bottom. Yeah. And then manual's better. I upgraded my farmer just enough to be able to buy a cake. And I ran over to my viewing house and put down a cake. I have really enjoyed this, so one like, and I'll continue. I'm gonna take a moment here to appreciate the sunset and the Minecraft music. I went straight to work as soon as I got on. I started making walls, and my compound is not flat. It was the worst wall to build ever. I took a quick cat nap, and then in the morning I got right to work and finished the wall. I collected some oak fences and put them on my wall, and this one looks awkward. Why is it so different? Whatever, I don't care. I told the piggies welcome back, and then I fed them and went to bed. As soon as I got up, I got mega rich, unlimited profits, and then I bought my first diamond sword. I took all my emeralds out of my bank account and just started spending like crazy. Then I put some bookshelves down and then replaced my lights for lanterns. I ran around my base replacing some of the torches for lanterns. Then I went up top and torched my entire inside of my wall with torches. I made little profits, then I went to bed. In the morning I made some lecterns and I made a blast furnace that I put in the village area. And I gave the villagers 30 bread, and there's like look how many babies there are. I think there's like 10. If you're wondering why this day went by so fast, it's chores. Literally, just all day. I went searching because I thought my iron golem farm wasn't working, but it was. It was just slow. And then I made some campfires, and then immediately broke the iron farm. After fixing the iron farm, I put down the campfires so cats can now give me infinite string. I went back into the mine because I thought my iron golems were spawning down here. But as I already said, they're not. It's just slow. After a good night's rest, I went to work and then collected my beautiful, beautiful paycheck. After another sleep, I spent that paycheck that I worked so hard to get. I then put my little fishy in my pond and then started fishing a little before realizing that I think I want a bigger pond. A bigger pond later, and it's looking nice. So I fished a little and then I went to bed. The next morning I went right to fishing. I was sick when making this, so fishing just hit the spot. Like something relaxing and maybe a little money on the side. It was just perfect. I don't actually know if it even matters, but I'm pretty sure you get more fish faster while fishing if there's fish close to your little hook. I think. I'm not too sure. After not long of fishing, I got a bow with probably the best enchants. I think it needs one more power and mending, but that's literally the best bow. After a couple more casts, I got a fishing rod, which is pretty cool, and then a couple more casts, and then I got a enchanted book, which is, pretty cool. Then I got some ink sacs. Must have fished those up. I don't know, whatever. I just gotta say, I don't think I ever will get tired of fishing. Sure, it's a little boring, but I don't know, just the relax, sit back, just fish. I like it. I just do. I went to bed, and in the morning I put a chest down there so I didn't have an inventory full of random stuff. I was fishing when I got one of the worst scares of my life. Yeah, a creeper went full kamikaze right behind me. I don't know why the noise wasn't there, but it scared me so bad. It was awful. I don't even know how he got in. My entire base is fully torched. I remember doing that. I don't know how he spawned. There's a wall, so he couldn't have walked in. He must have spawned in, and I don't know where he could have spawned in. It was just gonna drive me crazy. After fixing everything, I went right back to fishing, because I do not learn anything. After all that fishing, I put all my things in here, even an enchanted book with pretty good enchants. To be honest, I don't think I'll ever get old going here to see the sunset. have a lot of fun with these still, and even though I'm sick, it was still a lot of fun, so one like and I'll do it again. The random villager house on the top of my property is dangerous and annoying, so it's gotta go. After that, I went farming, and then I sold my carrots for some good old profits, and then went to bed. I locked in this villager's trades, and then got bullied by this stupid skeleton with gold armor. And then I came back to him being stuck in my pond, which is just hilarious. The skeleton was like not angry at me at all, which is weird. So I named him Fred. So now I can never be alone while fishing. So I went fishing with Fred, and then I caught like an amazing bow, which is just crazy. Like, it's missing power 5, but that's pretty much it. I looked at both of the bows, and they're like, if you add them together, they're literally the best bow in the game. I think. I'm not a bow expert. So I added them together and now have the best bow. I hit the sack, and in the morning I went fishing with Fred. I fished the entire day of day 82. Then I took a quick nap and continued fishing. I fished until the evening of day 83 while Fred was awkwardly staring at me. I don't know why. I then realized that zombies were getting in, so I quickly went to bed and then figured it out in the morning. So apparently my fence was way too low and they were like just walking over, so I made it a double-decker, and that should be enough to keep them out, hopefully. After that I went back to fishing, and I don't really know why I like fishing. Maybe it's just the calm nature of it, but I really do. Just sitting here, fishing, I just like it. I fished until it was night, so then I went to bed and continued fishing in the morning. All this waiting gave my crops time to mature, so I harvested, said hello to the piggies, and then made massive profits. I had a good night's rest, and then in the morning I went to my sugarcane farm and started harvesting. And I really don't even know if I need this, but might as well. I found out that I was out of wood, so I made a full day exclusively for wood chopping, and I only ended when I got dark. I went to sleep, planted some trees, and then tried to get a mending librarian. I didn't realize that getting a mending book would take this long, but it's gonna take a while. I've been looking for days for this book, and you just couldn't find it. I found a Fortune 3 before finding a mending, and I had to, lock it in place because it's too overpowered. I was still searching for the book when I came across a Sharpness 4 book for only 17 emeralds, which is, in my opinion, a perfectly steal deal. That is just crazy. I had to buy that. I was almost going crazy from all the stupid trades, so I just went farming. I had enough money to be able to buy an axe, so I did that, and in the morning I was able to get some profits from my fisherman. After all that profits, I went right back to doing the same thing, but with 2 villagers, so maybe a little more luck. Another day passed by, and while I was searching, I finally found it. The mending book. This is taking me like 5, I don't know how many days. Just too many. And it felt good to buy that book. Ooh. I was able to find a feather falling 4 enchant, and then then I bought a diamond helmet and grabbed my mending and fortune 3 to make a good pick. Then I named my pickaxe Mine Forever, and then I went to bed. I made little profits, and then I wasn't recording, but you didn't really miss out on much. I kind of just got a better fishing rod, and then got another better fishing rod, and combined those fishing rods to make the best fishing rod. But like, how can you not find this calming? I fished the entire day getting a nautilus shell, and then I went to bed. If you're wondering, I went right back to fishing. It shouldn't even be a question at this point. I like my fishing. Now I'll take all the fishies I can get. After another night, I organized my fishing chest and then bought some mending books. I put mending on all my gear, and I also have protection 4. I don't remember getting that. Yeah, I don't remember. I don't remember. I'm sorry. I just don't. I made some profits, and then I bought a diamond and a mending book and combined them together to get some new boots. I harvested my crops for the last time, and then I also sold them. I told Fred goodbye, and I took a good look at my land. I really like my land. Got good farmland, got my piggies, got my little house, got my iron farm, got the sheeps, got my little fishy pond with Fred. I think that's hilarious. Oh man, Fred was so annoying at first, but he was a good guy when you get to know him. But man, been alive for 99 days. Wow. I've enjoyed playing these 100 days, and I will continue. Yeah, I'm a little tired of Minecraft, but yeah, I'll do more.